To 2K Sports, we have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. And joining us now courtside, the man who won 3 consecutive NBA titles. DA, it's all yours that are in the NBA right now.
The list is short, but it's still a very impressive list. Joel Embiid, LaMarcus Aldridge, and Anthony the Brown Davis.
Can't argue with any of those.
No, not at all.
Now, Golden State's starting 5. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiggins is out there with Junior, and it's Bullard in at the center. And for the Nuggets, we've got Will Barton. Jamal Murray is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, and it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Hits it from three-point range.
That 3 ball of Curry deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, at what angle, or how deep.
Barrett, no good. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. It's a 3-point game, and that one's good, Junior.
Junior certainly faced some traffic inside there, but he stayed focused and tough and got it to go down.
Murray against Curry. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Stephen Curry. This is his first chance at the line tonight. First free throw is good. Shaq, you know the importance of great footwork, and I know that you have found some other guys that are standouts in that category right now in the league.
Well, Kyrie Irving, he has great ball handling. You know, that definitely requires great feet work.
Yes.
DeMar DeRozan, James Harden with that Euro step and that step back. You got to have excellent feet work to pull those moves off.
Pass to Jokic. Wants to get it to Barton and does. Goes back up, and Jokic lays it up and in.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Wiggins outside, back to Curry. Golden State moving it around. Here's Duncan. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Duncan's got 6.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
And that one's good, Barton.
Barton doesn't back up now. He really takes on challenges. Even when you rough up Barton, he's going to fight through contact and make it hard for you.
It's tipped. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. For 3, Barrett. It's rebounded by Golden State. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looked so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Curry against Murray. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And with the draft age potentially going back to 18, the league getting more involved in player development. In Europe, players can turn pro at 16, Shaq. Will things get closer to that, you think, in the U.S.?
I mean, I don't understand the rules sometimes. Just think about it. Kids can make money flipping burgers but not playing basketball. You know, everybody wants the kids to get education, but I think if you can do both, why stop it?
Kidd-Gilchrist, no luck. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. 3-point lead, and going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year, so certainly a little payback in mind.
We know that's in the past, but you can't change that for sure. Nevertheless, a win would be sweet.
Now, here's Jokic, guarded closely, 5 to shoot. Barton inside the line. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Barton's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Malone's checked in for Kidd-Gilchrist. And Monte Morris subbed in for Will Barton. Duncan, the pass to Poole. Back to Duncan. Shoots over Malone. And that one's good, Junior. Junior's got 10 points in the game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's Jokic. Misses off the right iron. Warriors leading by 5.
And Shaq, you were able to do what many players dream of, which is represent the U.S. on an international level. When you reflect on your time with USA Basketball, what stands out?
First of all, I should have been on that 92 team, but that's a different story. We're not going to talk about that.
But didn't they take
now.
Christian later?
Yeah, they took Christian
Laettner,
later.
yeah.
But I won the FIBA World Gold in 94. It's a great experience. However, I should have been on the 92 team. Should have been on the 92 team.
There's no
Should
doubt
have been on the 92 team.
Which team?
92.
Yeah, you should have been
92.
on it. Yeah, 92.
I'm dreaming of 92.
Yeah,
No pun intended.
92. Passes it to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking a part made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Marjanovic is checked in, and Harris subbed in for R.J. Barrett. Back to Duncan, wide open, and he hits the jump shot. He's got 14.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
It was the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Suns. And the pass to Marjanovic. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. It's rebounded by Poole. Warriors leading by 9. Pascal, the pass to Junior. Height for 3, and that comes off the assist by Duncan.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Morris looking over the floor. Up top, Malone. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Duncan down low. And Junior throws it down.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit. Greg sounds like something a coach would say.
It's probably something his coach has said. Time.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Shaq, we talk about the motor of a player like Russell and Westbrook. And we also have some bigs who really get after it. And I'm sure you've got some guys that stand out in your mind in the game now who stand out in that category.
Let's see, Montrezl Harrell.
Oh, yes.
Domantas Sabonis. And Andre Mr. Drummond.
All good names. Big motors. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Hornets, put on a show. He ended up with 21 points, and the energy he played with was amazing, willing his way to a double-double. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%. And you can clearly see Junior is still accustomed to fighting for every inch. Every game, every play, he's out here giving his absolute all.
And the Warriors making a change here. Poole's checked in.
so hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a good defensive position.
The Nuggets trail by 18. Pass to Barrett. And we want to thank the big Aristotle for joining us here. Dropping knowledge as always. I'm telling you what, Shaq, you make our broadcast better.
I want to say I appreciate that, Kevin, especially coming from you anytime, any place. You know where I am, brother. Just call me if you need me.
Are you going to be performing any ballet, the big Baryshnikov?
Nah.
Are we giving that up?
Nah, my toes are not feeling too well.
And Clark, it hasn't taken Shaq much time, has it, to go from being a superstar on the court to a force with our broadcast here courtside?
Well, I tell you what, Shaq's one of those guys who just hits the ground running. He's a phenomenon in terms of personality, branding, business, excellence at every level. And he was an all-star starter as a rookie. That talks about his ability to get going fast. So he adapted to the broadcast booth just the same way.
Shoots from the baseline, and it's Jokic missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Murray finds Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Murray, good.
He's super hard to guard is Jamal Murray because he's got all the shots, including recognizing when to use the floater.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Duncan is out there with Bullard. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward spot.
And how about that level of creativity Junior brings to his dunks? It's fun watching him sky up and throw it down.
Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
And Duncan throws it down.
How about that explosive downhill drive by Junior? Well done.
Now here's Murray. He has 6. To the paint, here's Kid Gilchrist. And Kid Gilchrist throws it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Thompson with the bucket.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
Murray against Curry. Curry brings the double. Murray. The shot from the low post is good. Murray's got his third basket of the night.
And the confidence oozing from Murray. Just so efficient from the interior.
Here's Junior. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Denver calls timeout. Greg, you showed toughness.
No doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Knight against Morris. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Out to Harris for the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Harris has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Duncan. And Junior throws it down.
Boy, Junior is cooking on a roll right now. All those moves he's got, and we're seeing them.
Morris against Knight. Morris passes to Harris. Over Pascal. Harris, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Junior kicks to Thompson. Back to Duncan. Golden State moving it around. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist from Duncan. Duncan's got his third assist on the night. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Knight against Barrett. Lets a floater go. He lays it in. Barrett's got 8 points.
With defenses usually playing him to drive, Barrett's developed a nice little floater for when he can't get to the rim.
The three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Malone passes to Barrett. Kicks to Harris. It's Barrett on the wing. Over Thompson. Barrett, no good. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Duncan scanning the floor. Pass to Pascal. Back to Duncan. And Junior throws it down.
Nice to see Junior not settle for the layup that time. He went right up and threw it down.
Nuggets have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. Up again. The Warriors pull it in. Junior's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Passes to Barrett. Now Harris, defended by Pascal. Marjanovic down low, working on Pascal, and it goes down 2 points.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Smilagic. Offensive rebound. And there it is again from him. Shot good from Duncan. Duncan's got 16 here in the second half. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Poked away. And here we go. Junior heading to the hoop. And Junior throws it down.
A team-first player. When Thompson notices one of his guys is uncovered, he is willing to get it to him.
Here's Barrett. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. Their defense has been terrific in this game.
Passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
1:37 left in the fourth. Malone is out there with Will Barton. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And asserting themselves up front here, guys. They'll be taking the front end of a 4-game season series between these two. They've got to feel good about getting the upper hand tonight against Denver.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Duncan.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebound.
To the right side. Here's Poole. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Murray kicks to Barton. Lets it go from deep. The shot missing. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.